Hello and welcome to Tech Talk. My name's Eric Jones, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to manage tilting or tilt management within various industries such as the oil and gas or maybe construction. Now for this demonstration I'm going to be using a x7 antenna, and I've also got here a Speedway R420 reader, which we're going to be using purely for capturing the tag data. And then what we've got is we've got some custom tags that we've manufactured, which are here. Now these tags, as you can see, have got a switch which detects movement, so we can detect when a tag is horizontal or vertical. And these are battery assisted tags because we've got a battery tag onto them there. Now what we have is this is based upon the SL3S 1003 tag, which is a G2IM plus tag, and this is essentially a tag or a transponder, but the kind of benefit to this particular tag is essentially it has a input and an output pin. So here on the tag you can see you've got a VDD and an output pin on this IO control. And it's this IO control pin what we've attached to this particular kind of tilt detection component here too. So what happens is this will detect and set a voltage on this output pin, either high or low, depending on when the tag is horizontal or whether the tag is down as vertical. And again, here you can see this is the out and the VDD pins are enabled only on the G2IM plus tags only, not on all of those tags. So what I've got to demonstrate this is we've got some software here that we've written, just some custom software, and it's going to illustrate the usage of these tags. So here I've connected this to a Speedway reader which I've configured and set up previously, and I'm just going to start an inventory. So hopefully when I start this you should see some of the tags appearing. So if I do a start inventory, you can see here it's detected this tag, and if I bring a second tag in, you can now hopefully see two tags on the screen. Now of course as I move one of the tags into a horizontal or a vertical position, you can see the changes of those particular tags being picked up here as I'm moving that about. So here tags are getting detected going up and down, and refreshing those tags on the screen. Okay, now these tags are actually based upon, as I say, this NXP chip, and so it needs a very specific chip enabled to be able to detect that movement. But we've effectively got a little rocker switch there that allows us to detect when something is vertical or when something is horizontal. Now, why would you want to use this? Well, there are a couple of use cases in the oil and gas industry where people are storing pipes to drill the oil. They may be storing those pipes at height. And so what you'll have is a whole bunch of levers that maybe are going up whilst you push the pipe through, and then those levers will come and clamp over the pipe. Now you could have 400, 600 levers both sides as you're pushing this pipe through. And of course the thing we want to detect in this particular instance is that all of the levers are in the horizontal position or a vertical position, depending on whether we want them to be open or shut, because we want to make sure we are pushing the pipe through. And what we don't want is the levers to be in a down position and we push a pipe through and eventually smash off or damage a lever. So we want to make sure that all of those levers are in the vertical position, so they're all open. Then we can push the pipe through, and once the pipe has been pushed through on the lever board, we can then close all of those levers down. And so this software here will allow us to be able to detect that up or down position. Other usages we could have here is things which are susceptible to tilt. So for example, if you have a crane or if you have a cherry picker or things like that you want to be able to detect whether the movement is going up or down, and if it's wobbling, then of course attaching one of these tags here would be able to allow you to detect the movement if the bucket was kind of starting to tilt a bit and changing its orientation. So there are a lot of use cases that we can have that will benefit people within the construction industry, within the oil and gas industry, and a lot of manufacturing when you want to detect whether something has moved or not.